theme for today's story is being grateful and staying positive. We know that wisdom is to see the unseen. The title for this story is A King and His Minister. Once upon a time, there was a king in India. He had a minister who had great faith in God and would always say that whatever happens, happens for good. The king never believed this. So what happened? Once the king cut his finger, and as usual, the minister said that all happens for good. Hearing this, the king got quite angry and put the minister into prison. Even then, the minister said that everything happens for good. A few days later, the king went hunting in the jungle by himself. Since the minister was in prison, as the king was hunting, some tribesmen trapped him and took him to the chieftain. But when the chieftain saw the cut on the king's finger, he ordered the king to be released, saying that the person with the cut finger would not make a good offering to the tribe's deity. Happy due to the narrow escape from death, the king returned to his kingdom, remembering his wise minister's words that even the finger getting cut was for the good. Upon his return, the king immediately ordered the minister's release and welcomed him in his position as the royal minister. The king said to the minister, "I now believe that everything happens for our good, as my life was saved because of the cut finger. But what about you? How can you explain that it was good for you?" The minister replied, "As you had put me in the prison, I was not able to accompany you on your hunting trip. If I had been there with you, the tribesmen would have taken me along with you and would have definitely sacrificed me to their deity, as I don't have a cut finger." The king was pleased with the minister's reply, and from then on always consulted the wise minister while making any decisions for their subjects. The moral for this story is quite simple. The great faith, like ministers, is needed to understand the truth that everything happens as per God's will, and it happens for good. Thank you for listening. I'll be back with another story soon. Bye.